is my honor to now introduce the principal of Hart High School, Mr. Jason Dotremont.
Please be seated. Well, good evening, and welcome to William S. Hart High School's 74th commencement ceremony. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Hart High School, we appreciate you being here with us and hope that this night is a memorable one. But wow, many of you have waited 4 long years for this. A lot of that at home with your students at that. I think we should recognize not only the graduates, but you in the audience, parents, step-parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, neighbors, anyone out there that contributed to making this night possible. I think this deserves a round of applause. Let's hear it for you and the class of 2022. Thank you. Now it is my pleasure to introduce and call to the podium our senior class president, Audrey Welch. Audrey?
Good evening. We are gathered here this evening to celebrate the conclusion of 4 memorable years. After much anticipation, our high school graduation has finally arrived. This page of our lives is drawing to a close, and a new chapter is on the horizon. The Hart family would like to thank all of our wonderful teachers and counselors and welcome all of our loving families and friends. On behalf of the Hart High School graduating class of 2022, I thank you for attending our commencement ceremony.
Hart High School, class of 2022. Tonight, we have a goal. Not to have a good graduation, but to have a great graduation. In Jen Collins' best-selling book, Good to Great, he lays out 7 principles to make an organization go from good to great. But let me focus on one point in particular where you have already excelled: confronting brutal facts. Hart High graduating class of 2022, here's how I know you will be great. Brutal fact number 1, you had quite the high school experience. A year and a half of normal, a year and a half of adapting and surviving, and now this year, your senior year. I would say that you made the most of it. Just look at your academic and extracurricular achievements. You, ladies and gentlemen, were great. Don't look back, keep looking forward and doing great things. Brutal fact number 2, look around. To the person sitting on your right or left, in front or behind you. It is time now for each of you to take on your new chosen path. And for many of you, that will mean going separate ways. But this is why, seniors, I urged you to take advantage of these last few weeks of high school. When I spoke in each of your economics and government classes after spring break, I mentioned how envious the classes of 2020 and 2021 would be of you. Brutal fact number 3, many of you will say that these are the best years of your lives. And while I certainly hope they were good, that you made the most out of high school by getting involved, I say to you, challenge that fact. Just as I mentioned earlier, many of you will go on to do great things, but guess what? You all can. Your best years can and will be ahead of you, not behind you. It all starts with this great day. Some may have a family or friends here to support you and who are so proud of you right now. You all had an amazing faculty and staff who are happy for you, but a bit sad to see you leave. Yet, it all starts with you. You have confronted brutal facts over these last 4 years, many more than any of us here on the stage or those out in the crowd had to endure while in high school. And I know that you are well equipped to go out there and be great. So let's do it. Go out there and be great. I will leave you with this one last thought. Celebrate every win, no matter how small. Tonight, we are here to celebrate a very big win for all of you. But truly, this is an accumulation of so many small wins over the last 4 years. As you go on to your new adventure, remember that every step forward, every challenge is a small win. So celebrate it and keep moving forward. Now to perform The Time of Our Lives by Tyrone Wells is Ollie Twitchell. Now for the time of your life. We have the honor of awarding the diplomas for the class of 2022.
Time has come for hardest part is when you know all of these years when we were here are ending, but I'll always remember the time of our lives, and I will not forget the faces that we we have had the time of our lives.
Anthony Luna,
I will not forget.
Francisco Javier Macias Arizaga.
It's hard to
Natalie Michelle Macedonio,
Thomas Pierce Marchant.
but if it has to end, but you have been my friend in the time
Megan Elizabeth Malkus,
Aaron Martinez.
JC
Crystal Martinez.
Brandon Allen Martinez,
Michael Martinez.
All right, congratulations, class of 2022. All right, before we conclude tonight, we just have 2 more items of business to take care of. The first is the singing of our alma mater, led by a small group of senior choir members. Graduates, please rise and sing along.
All hail, Hart, all hail to thee. We're loyal and true. Though we wander far from home, we'll always cherish you. We bless your name, your praise proclaim, together and apart. Honestly, you'll always be our home, sweetheart.
Thank you. Now for our second item of business. Class of 2022, you have accomplished your goal. It is now tradition for you to transfer your tassel from the right to the left, signifying that you are graduates. Parents, family, friends, faculty, and alumni, please join us on the field for the next 30 minutes to celebrate with your graduate. And let us give them one final applause as you're now the 2022 graduated class of Hart High School. Have a great night.